Alright, one of my major dislikes about this car is the quality of the paint. Uh, I've had the car for 7,000 miles and there's so many little dings and scratches from just rocks and pebbles that I've had to touch them up and now it looks terrible. I almost should have just left it go. This is from somebody, I don't know, cutting me off or scratching in my parking lot when they just didn't know how to drive. But yeah, the paint quality, this car after 100,000 miles is going to look white if you don't touch these up. And I mean, one of my favorite things about the car is the paint because of the way it looks, but if it's not going to hold up, what's the point? I mean, the side of the car will never get dings like the front. So if you're getting one of these, 100% get the clear film, put it on there, and you will not regret it. It'll protect the paint and keep it looking good. And even if you see like a slight line of the clear film, it is way better than having little dents and dings all over the front. My second dislike is the fact that the Sport model does not come with a little button on the door where you can just press it if you have the key in your pocket and get into the car that way. I didn't realize that when I bought the car, because my 2014 had the button, and every time I get in the car I have to hit the button now. First world problem, but the last 3 cars that I've owned had that. My MX-5 even had that. If you have the key fob and you have a push button start where it registers it, why can't you just put the button on all of them? I mean, I don't think somebody's going to upgrade to the Touring or the Grand Touring because of that. So like, that's not going to like lure a buyer in. So that is definitely my second dislike. The next thing that I do not like is the location of this camera. I mean, there aren't a lot of places obviously in the rear that you could put it, but every time it's raining or there's bad weather, it is just completely covered and it's useless. Some manufacturers put it behind their logo, so when you're in reverse it opens up and then the camera pops out, which protects it from the weather. So I mean, I've made a habit now of just every time I come out to my car and I'm going to drive after a storm or whatnot, I'll just wipe my finger along it and then it's okay. But if it's actually raining while you're driving, it's useless. The next one that I do not like is it did not come with any kind of daytime running light on all the packages except for the top trim. I replaced the bulb with an LED, which you can see, but the ones that it came with were just the halogen bulbs. So you got this really nice looking paint, a nice premium looking car. They're going for that premium look, and you have these dim yellowish lights coming at you when all these other brands are putting LEDs. And I mean, you know, nothing too flashy, but like just a nice premium looking daytime running light system would have been nice. These bulbs are a high wattage LED, which I use for my brights, and I guess the amount of power that the daytime running lights from the factory came with to light them up don't even light these up. So unless I turn the switch onto my brights, these don't even illuminate as daytime running lights. So I do not have any daytime running light right now, which I'm fine with because nothing is better than the way that it came with. Alright, and number 5 is getting very nitpicky, but this is, in my opinion, such a good car that you really have to be nitpicky to find 5 things that I don't like personally. So I mean, I'm digging deep here. But the car takes so long to warm up. So even on days where it's like in the 60s, it takes the car like 10 minutes to warm up fully of just regular driving, not idling and not just letting it sit in my driveway, which kills your gas mileage if you just go on a lot of short trips. I mean, once it warms up fully, it gets great fuel economy, but because of the exhaust manifold and how it pulls heat away from the engine, it just takes a very long time for it to warm up.